In Fiji, the mystery continues about what caused severe alcohol poisoning at a luxury hotel over the weekend. 7 people went to hospital on Saturday night. 5 have now been discharged. Tanya and Georgia Sandoe have just arrived back in Australia, while 2 other Australians remain in Lautoka Hospital. The Deputy Prime Minister and Tourism Minister of Fiji, Viliame Gavoka, joins me now from Suva. Viliame Gavoka, welcome to 7:30.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us. Now, investigations are underway to find out where the poisonous alcohol consumed at the hotel came from. What information do you have?
As you say, the investigation is progressing. At the outset, let me just say that, I confirm rather, that we, of the 6, 4 have been discharged and 2 are still under our care and are stable. The investigation is continuing between our Ministry of Health and the Fiji police. And something that is key to this is the toxicology test that will help us determine exactly what was in the drink.
Now, I think you said today that they were pre-packaged drinks that the people, including the Australians, drank at the hotel at the weekend. Do you know where those drinks were mixed?
As you know, the drink was a cocktail, pina colada, which is very popular around this part of the world, I believe including Australia. And the base is rum. And you have cream of coconuts and pineapple. These are packaged locally, and some are also imported. But as to the origin, I cannot share that with you right now. I need to determine that.
So you don't know whether they were imported or, as you say, mixed locally in Fiji? You don't know that yet?
No, I think some were imported, and I know the rum is local. The other ingredients, I need to determine the sources. Yeah.
And do we think at this stage that the poisoning was caused by a product like methanol or something similar to methanol?
I don't believe so. A lot still remains to be determined. But you're talking about a hotel that is quite well known, very popular with Australians, and the bar person is someone of 16 years experience, and it's the first time we've seen something like this in Fiji. So we are really determined to find out what it is. For obvious reasons, that our tourism is our #1 in this country, and we are approaching Christmas and New Year, the peak periods for Fiji. Yeah?
Now, just before I ask you about that, just for visitors who are already in Fiji, what precautions do you recommend that they take, given that you have no answers to what caused the poisoning?
Every operation in Fiji is, observe international standards. And as there are almost a million visitors visiting Fiji every year. And it's the first time something like this has happened. I was a hotelier myself for many years, and I'm quite disturbed and quite surprised that this has happened. And so we really need to get down to the bottom of this. But I assure you that Fiji is safe, and the whole country is determined to discover what this is, and take steps to avoid any future cases.
You say that it's safe, but of course, until you know what caused the poisoning on Saturday at the Warwick Hotel, you can't really give that assurance to people in Fiji, can you?
Yeah, you're correct there. I'm going by the experience that is part of Fiji. That is, it is a very isolated case. The majority of visitors enjoy Fiji, and our food and beverage are of a high quality. So really, we really want to get to the bottom of this, and I'm pushing my colleagues to accelerate what needs to be done in terms of testing, because we need to share with everyone what it is, and bring back the sense of confidence in our tourism products.
And just on the two Australians who remain in prison this evening, obviously there's a great deal of concern about them, as well as all of the other people involved. Can you tell us anything about how those two Australians are doing tonight? How are they?
We have one. They're not both Australians. One is a local girl from Fiji, and they're both stable. The last update I got was at 4 p.m. today, and they're both stable, and they're in the care of Lautoka Hospital. Lautoka Hospital is managed by Aspen Medical, a Canberra-based company, and provide Australian standards in terms of medical care. So we're all very confident that they are now stable and that they will come out okay.
Viliame, Gavoka, thank you very much indeed for joining us this evening, and please update us when you hear any news about the results of the testing. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And a correction from the interview with the Deputy Prime Minister. There are still 2 people remaining in hospital in Fiji.